Hello, people. It is July 31st, 2016, and I just want to talk to y'all about a few things. There are these groups of people, it's hard to say how many, but they make it a habit of getting into happy married couples' lives. Happy couples' lives. First of all, if the husband won't get into it, they start with the wife. But whichever one starts to reel in after they've baited them, they start to pull them apart. After which they tell one or the other everything that's going to be going on, taking place. Before any of y'all say anything, it's just a cigarette, nothing more. I'm completely against drug use in the cases of where it is legal to smoke marijuana. It's fine there, but here is North Carolina. This is not weed, this is tobacco. Anyway, they tell the wife or the husband everything that is about to go on. And they test them by trying to get them not to say anything. But occasionally there is one that will tell the other what's going on. Not in a way that is direct, indirect, through a story. By using an example from the past. After these people have gotten in, they convince the wife or the husband to randomly start arguments over nothing, to ignore the other, and to fight with the other. This is wrong, completely. And they make this a game. I would like to say that if you've ever heard of any strange clubs, some of them feature Halloween, some of them feature Christian themes, and some of them represent, have a pets thing, like they love their pet, only their pet. This isn't just for one person. This is many people they'll select. How they select them, why they select them, I don't know. I can't tell you this. All of this sounds far-fetched, but I didn't believe a thing until Britney told me what was about to happen, and then it all started happening. But this fits over is the couples that are selected, they separate them, and then the husband is tried to see if he'll do the right thing or if he won't do the right thing. If he doesn't do the right thing, then they keep him from his family. And then they all use the excuse, well, it's God's will. This is a mockery of God's will. God didn't place Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and say, hey, if you don't act right, I'm going to separate you. No, he had them in theirs, and He wanted them to work through their difficulties and their problems. It is not for the outside world to step in and help a married couple, unless there's violence. Of course, when there's violence involved, yes, but we do not incite this violence. It is wrong to incite violence in a couple's life. It is wrong. And then after they have been separated for almost 2 years, then these people will start trying to take their child or their children, playing one against the other. The wife is partnered up with a drug dealer who's escaped his life, his former life from another state. But he has no interest in a family scene. He has no interest in women. As far as he's concerned, I'll say his name is Greg. As far as he's concerned, the only thing he wants is cars, drugs, to be on a beach somewhere sipping on a margarita. That's all this guy cares about. The only thing his concern in his life is, when is he going to get laid? When is his next lay? He cares more for a dog or a cat. Not a cat. He cares more for a dog or a car than he does women. This is wrong. I love Britney and my son in that order. Well, it's God first, Britney second, my son, everybody else, then myself last. That's how I've always put things. I will talk more about this later because the videos can't be longer than 20 minutes. I still got time. Where was I? Well, I put things in that order. God, Britney, who is my wife. I don't care what anybody says. It is not for the state or the government to decide who's married, who's not. It's for God. He created Adam, he created Eve. He put them together in a garden of Eden, and he told them to work it out or not. There was no other people to help them or to get in their way. They had to make it work. And me and Britney were doing fine before these people started showing up. We would have been fine. Anyway. People are trying to convince me that it's God's will, when I know for a fact, what's going on. And she told me all this stuff so I would make this video and expose these people. Right now they are in my town, floating around, pretending to be part of the community when they're not. They're talking to my family, getting information, and trying to use it against me. I'm an adult. I want to drink a beer, I can drink a beer. It's not a sin to drink a beer. What's a sin? What is a sin? Is to be drunk. Is to be out of your mind and drunk. See this? This is my son when he was an infant. This is what they've taken from me. Getting pictures, so bear with me. This is Britney and my son. See how beautiful she is? That's what they've taken from me. They don't care. They could care less. For case you're wondering if I'm just putting up pictures and you ain't seen us together. Here. See it? That picture of me, Britney, and my son Will together. Now, I love these people. They are my life. They are my world. I don't know how I've managed to stay together, but what's kept me together, this is ironic, is the hope and the prayer that somebody would say something and to end all this. No more games. Not only do they play games with people's lives, they infiltrate courtrooms, clogging them up with frivolous accounts and charges. And I just want me and Britney out of it. I want us out of it. I don't care how you do it. Just get us out of it. I know they're watching. Yeah, I know it seems like a Illuminati thing, but when conspiracies don't happen, it seems ironic as I'm saying this, people will create a conspiracy. And how? By all means, there's any number of ways how people can create a conspiracy. I will be posting this where a lot of people can read this and listen to this. Britney, if you see this, I love you. Britney, Nichole, Fetty, I love you. Will,